2021, it's thought more than 1 million people in the UK will have dementia. At the moment, 1 in every 3 people over the age of 65 develops the condition, and many of them live out in the community. This is the Cosy Memory Cafe. Jeff and Ruth are regulars. 9 years ago, she was diagnosed with dementia.
As the years progress, it just gets worse. But she's quite happy. She lives in a world of her own. I still recognise her as my wife. I still do things for her like. Oh, there's happiness, but there are times when you don't feel that at all.
Does anybody want a bacon sandwich or sausage?
They serve up support and friendship too.
No toast and marmalade?
But the cafe is just a start. ROTHWELL's among 20 places in the UK aiming to become dementia-friendly communities.
A cafe, a bank, a supermarket where they can designate a little quiet corner and maybe a member of staff who, again, not necessarily being fully trained in dementia care, but just a little bit of knowledge, and maybe a couple of little safe havens where people could go if they got a little bit confused, a little bit lost, a little bit disorientated.
And these are 2 areas of the brain. They're in the temporal region.
It's why one charity plans to train up 1 million so-called dementia friends. Anyone's welcome. At this session we met Robin, whose grandfather had the condition and died last year.
Grandad would go out and he'd always get his newspaper in the morning. When he sort of got there, he didn't know what change to use anymore or anything like that, or what paper he actually went out to buy in the first place. Situations like that, if the shop workers could notice that he had dementia, they could sort of assist him.
For years and years, dementia's been the Cinderella story of the NHS, I think. It's certainly been underfunded and under-recognised. Today is about turning that around little by little. We want 1 million people out there to be dementia friends and have that awareness, and it's a step in the right direction.
Back at the cafe, most agree. Norman told us he's been accused of shoplifting. He'd simply forgotten where he was.
You just forget everything within... I can remember things 20, 30 years ago, but things like you've just said to me now, I've practically forgotten what you've said.
The people we met here know their conditions will only get worse. What can improve, they say, is how they're treated by the wider community. Jenny Hill, BBC News, ROTHWELL.